All right, chat, let's get into it. The Florida Panthers. We have officially taken over the Panthers. Ender probably a mistake, let's be honest. Let's up our amateur scout, first and foremost. We desperately need that upgraded. The free agent list, I'll take a quick look, but we're not going to end up signing anybody. We really don't have too much to worry about here, aside from really just setting up our roster. Like I said, we're going to save the prospects. Keep it as a bit of a secret for the moment. We are going to keep Jacob Markstrom in the AHL for the season. I feel like he'll be best there instead of being on a really bad NHL team. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want Erica Branson to be a healthy scratch. So we'll send Goodbranson down and call up Tyson Strachan. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that works for me. And the attributes in this game are so much better, though. There was actually a bit of a split. Versteeg, Kopechki, Jared Smithson, Jack Skilly. Oh my god, this team fucking sucked. Oh, we got our work cut out for us. Oh, lordy. I am going to try to play people within their proper position. We got our work cut out for us. Holy God. Got the Jonas Donskoy. We're going to send down Matt Bradley. We're going to call up Chris Barch. We're going to send down Jack Skilly. And that way we kind of got a couple of face punchers there. I'm not too worried about Repic being in on the third line or anything like that. On the left, Fleischman, Wolski, Bergenheim, and Upshaw. That's fine too. And Huberto in the minors. And then at center, Weisgotch, Santorelli, Sean Matthias. I'm going to send down Sean Matthias to make room for John Madden Football. And I'll also call up Marco Sturm. This team's going to suck. I can't imagine this team being good. Fleischman, Weiss, Versteeg, Wolski, Santorelli, Upshaw, Bergenheim, Gotch, Kopetsky, Sturm, Madden, Smithson with the 2 enforcers as scratches. Campbell, Kulikov, Kuba, Jovanovski, Ellerby, and Weaver. With Theodore and Clemenson in goal. This team should be abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. We are immediately setting up to trade away whoever the hell we can. Oh, that's right. This was the year that the block changed a little bit. They tried to give you a little bit more options. I forgot about this. So yeah, give me any draft picks you possibly want. I will literally take any type of forward, any type of defender, any type of goalie. Just give me somebody. My surplus, fully opening up the trade block. Just literally anybody is for sale if the price is right. And then specific players on the block. I like that you could see their age and overall. Brian Campbell. 4 years left at 7.1. Jesus Christ. Thomas Fleischman's 28. Who else do we have that's old as shit? Philip Kuba. Got to move on from Philip Kuba if we can. Dmitry Kulikov was only 21. Chris Versteeg, Stephen Weiss.
Fanboy. The man was a fanboy.
Goodness. Tay, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let's go for... Oh, God. I don't even know what I want this last one to be. There's a couple of different options. Goodness. Go for Jovanovski, I guess. See if I can get anything for him. But yeah, we'll just have a fully open trade block at this stage. I know people are interested in the free agency list as well. Again, I'm not going to sign anybody. Huberto's young. Underrated in this game, too. That's the worst part. Top forward available is Gilbert Brule, Patrick O'Sullivan, Kevin Porter. So again, there's not too much help on that free agent list. Defensively, Cam Barker, Brent Sopel, and Sean Morrison. And then in goal, Pascal Leclerc. So yeah, there's not a ton of help there. Which again, I'm just going to leave my roster the way it is. As we do, we are going to be pretty much all about as much progress as we can possibly make to try and make this team a contender as soon as we possibly can, given how bad they are. We immediately get a big-time trade offer from the Avs. However, while I'd be willing to trade Weiss and Bergenheim, as we saw in the last game, this game loves Dmitry Kulikov. He, especially at 21 years old, can be a staple piece for us. And yes, the Avs finished last the following season, I believe. But if I trade them Weiss and Bergenheim and Kulikov, they'll be better. So I'm turning that down. I'm not going to take the first trade that pops up. Although Peter Mrazek was just traded to Dallas in a deal involving Stefan Robida. So there have been quite a few trades. Chris Versteeg, a second, and Clemenson for Jerome McGinley, a second and 2/3. What the hell? I did turn off GM contracts or GM firing, yeah. So this is basically Iggy and 2/3 for Versteeg and Clemenson. Remember getting this game the day after release in Florida because they didn't have midnight release? All right, well, I remember walking to GameStop to get this game. Versteeg's only 26. Iggy is 35. Clemenson's also 35. So you're basically trading Versteeg for the picks and then trying to flip Iginla. Versteeg's, the biggest issue I have here is this is a second round pick of ours this year. I'm going to say no to that too. It's not a bad offer. I'm going to say no to that. I feel like we can do better. This whole open block thing might cause this season to take 17 years to sim, by the way. I'm a little bit afraid. Just a bit. I cannot give up Kulikov. Even though it's Weber Armia in a first, can't do it. I should on the block say everyone except Dmitry Kulikov. But like I said, he is a staple piece for us on this team. I might have to set the block to be a bit more specific. I presume that is why this is going so slow. We might have to say it's pronounced Kulikov. I've heard Kulikov and Kulikov. So fuck you, ColecoVision. I'm not giving up my first round pick either. You know what? Let's go be a little bit more specific with the block. Because this is going to take 6 years otherwise, from the looks of it. Okay, yeah. Let's go be a little bit more specific. This was the first year that you could fully open up the block, but holy hell, was it not great. So, in terms of forwards, give me anybody 24 or younger. We want, I forgot that the right button there. Yeah, we want younger players. Actually, yeah, I was going to say 23, but give me younger players. And then surplus will be anybody over the age of 25. And that way we can kind of limit things a little bit and not have it be so ridiculous. First round picks. And honestly, I don't necessarily want to say picks are off the table, but they kind of are. I'll give up late picks, but yeah, we'll make those changes. Let's make those changes be a little bit more specific so we can actually make a little bit of progress here. At least I hope that's the reason why the sim was going slowly. If not, oh boy, are we in for a fun time here, huh? This could be bad. 12 sim speed wasn't even that bad though, so I'd be a little bit surprised. Notice how the trade offers have immediately died. Damn it. It's all right. Well, plenty of time to get rid of the veterans. Taking the trade, the draft picks out of the trades, by the way, as well, probably don't help. Philip Kuba had 5 goals in the preseason. Jesus. Well, let's go out there, boys, and absolutely suck. Well, hold on. How good was Jack Skilly? He's 25. 3 stars for a second, a third, and Lyndon Vay. 74 overall, gets a 2nd-round pick. Thank you very much, Los Angeles. That was an absolute no-brainer for us. Holy hell. 4, 5, 6, 7 with Strachan. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually, we're going by position. We still got Paris and Barch. Still got Marco. All right, good. It did put Lyndon Vay in the AHL. Best Lions. Gets him on a 2nd-line spot. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Enjoy Jack Skilly. Because Lord knows I'll enjoy extra draft picks, especially if the juniors are stacked like I am hoping that they will be. So this could be a fun one for us once we get to take a look. Like I said, for now, I'm holding off. Some people who've played this game a lot, you'll know exactly who's in this draft and how good certain people are, but I'm happy to kind of leave it as a surprise. So it's been a while since I've looked. Goodness. Well, chat, you might have to give me something to talk about here. It's Philip Kuba. Breaks his nose. Shout out to injuries. Yeah, Kulikov immediately got hurt too. Kulikov. Next 2 drafts are loaded. Yes, but are people rated properly? That's the big question. That is the big question. We're 3-0 right now, by the way. Just shut out the Islanders 5-0. What the hell? Well, Ed Jovanovski got hurt, but we're 4-0. Try to tank, and here we are. 1. Oh my God. Look at these injuries. 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. We'll call up Caruso as well to make it 7. My God. The amount of injuries is fucking hilarious, though. Criminy. Our AHL defense just got obliterated. Absolutely obliterated. We are 4-0. Thomas Fleischmann has 5 goals in 4 games. How? How? It's my favorite soup. So the fiance has a go-to, which is basically, I don't want to call it like a deconstructed chicken pot pie, but kind of. So it has, everything that you would have in a chicken pot pie, except without it being in a pie. It's in a soup, and then you have homemade biscuits with it to kind of act as the pie crust. It's fucking delicious. I'm telling you. Find yourself a partner who likes to cook and can cook damn good food. It's the best. Tyson Strachan for Anton Rodin. I mean, given that Rodin's 21 years old.
I'm just trying to walk through this.
Shout out to PG. Follow, by the way. 2.5 stars. But I mean, Strachan's a depth defenseman. We're going to take this. But it's not pie in a soup, basically. Anton Rodin for Tyson Strachan. That's a no-brainer for me as well. Thank you, Vancouver, for a young player who might not pan out, but what are you going to do? We'll go best lines. So we've added Lyndon Vay and Anton Rodin to the, hopefully, maybe they'll make it prospect pool. That's not too bad. We did finally lose for the first time. How are we 4-0-1? That's a very good question, especially with the absurd amount of injuries that we have. Is trading a defenseman a good idea for your injury? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I will play forwards on defense. George Peros, get back there. Why not? Defenseman George Peros. How much worse can he be at his job? Keaton Ellerby's also hurt. Goodness. Jovo Cop is back. Goodness. Dallas, thank you for the follow as well. Dude, the fact that we keep winning games. I'm a little bit surprised that the sim is this slow compared to 12. I'm not sure why it's this slow. It's a little bit concerning. A little bit concerning. I have the game installed on the hard drive too, so it should be going faster. But obviously the injuries aren't helping. Is there a way for me to turn down the injuries in this era? Holy shit. So many injuries. Not even just for my team. Look at the transaction screen. It's insane. Christ. All right, 6-1-1. NHL 13. Settings. I mean, all that's fine. Gameplay settings. I do want to put the attribute effects all the way up for when we get into the gameplay. AI strategy adjustment, human strategy adjustment. Just for when we get into gameplay, there is nothing. Ooh, this was the first year of true broadcast, though. Let's go. All right. I like that. I didn't realize it was added in so early, so to speak. Okay. Did I miss the injuries? Let me go back. It's probably right where I think it is. Yeah. There we go. You're right, I did miss it. Dude, it's already so low. Let's turn it down more. Jesus, I thought that would have been at least halfway up the bar, and it wasn't. That is an absurd amount of injuries. Show me a game with false broadcast. There's probably a game and an answer that fits. But I can't currently think of it. False broadcast. Well, technically, in the Xbox One era, when Doc and Eddie are in the green screen of the arena, that's technically a false broadcast. Technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's send down Michael Caruso. Can you believe Michael Caruso wasn't claimed? No disrespect to Mike Caruso. You know what? Shits and giggles, because we need to kill time here while this loads. We'll check back in with the team every once in a while. Let's do one of my favorite... it still has this option, doesn't it? It does. Let's do one of my favorite things to do, and let's go to Elite Prospects and hit the Random Player tab and see who it brings us to. Yuri Batrikov. Who the hell are you? Boy, that's a hockey legacy right there. Try again. It's gotta be somebody. Tanner Dixon. He's 10? Oh my god, I'm so old. This fucking 10-year-old has an Elite Prospects page. He was born in 2013. What the fuck is happening? Dude, I feel like I have 2 feet in the grave. Fucking 10-year-olds have Elite Prospect pages. This was a terrible idea. Oh my god. Nobody even knows how old Jack Sambrooks is. He's got nothing. Nothing. He went to high school, though. Or still does. So that's pretty cool. Jesus. Matthew Delorier. 5'8" goalie. They don't make him like that anymore. Okay, our first update is I earned rookie GM status. So that's fun. We are now a rookie GM. Sign one free agent during the season. We can actually do that. Let's bump up our amateur scout first, and then we'll start. Oh, I mean, we might as well put points into the fucking med staff as well. Christ. Yeah, also, we're 10-2-1. So that's cool. We're going to go sign a rando defenseman really quickly. Why not? Let's go sign one, and that will accomplish one of our easier tasks. Oh, it's my boy, Matt Lashoff. Let's go. Let's go. Does med staff actually impact injuries? It's supposed to. Let's start buying, not selling. That's fair. I'm going to obviously keep the sim going here. All right. Who else do we got? Who else do we got? Naoki Kaneko. Okay, she played in Japan? She actually never played in Japan. All right. I was wondering, like, man, was she like a part of like the 98 Olympic team? Oh, dude, she played for the Hockey Punks. I didn't even notice. It's the Hockey Punks. What? Is this still a team? The Hockey Punks in Lithuania. Hold the fort here. Now it's Latvian league, apparently. Matt Lashoff rejected because I have a full roster, by the way, apparently. So, GG's. Nothing changed there. Sebastian, draft class is likely to be weaker than normal. Good to know. Sebastian Gembiak. Played in Poland for 2 years. It's amazing who happens to have profiles on here. Megan Sudik. She has a team staff profile. She went to Utica College. Congratulations, Megan. Brendan Mason. Again, had 19 games in AA. And I'm aware, too, of like celebrity profiles and stuff like that. We're still dealing with a shitload of injuries here. Ooh, we got a trade. Oh, baby, do we have a trade offer. Oh, baby. Jared Smithson for Chris Tanev. Well, you know we have to take that. A 33-year-old grinder for 22-year-old Chris Tanev. Even if the game had not given Tanev too much respect at the time, yeah, we will take that. Chris Tanev, welcome to the Florida Panthers. That was a no-brainer for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Yonkman. Let's send down Tanev to the AHL. Get him that full-time playing time. 2, 3, 4. How old's Michael Repick at this point? He's 23. Let's keep him in the AHL. We can call up Matt Bradley, though. Rodin can definitely be sent down. Oops. We do need to call up a center. Or do we? Matthias is 24. Screw it, we'll call it Matthias. Fix those around. Back to the simming. Chris Tanev is here, though. Who else can we find? How good was Brian Pant? Up, Stephen Weiss came back. Hold on. Gotta send down a forward. Fucking, I don't know. Send down Chris Barch. Yeah, I was gonna say no one's gonna claim Chris Barch. Brian Pant. College player, nothing too crazy. What else do we got? Caitlin Gray. Don't know anything about her. Good to know. Michael Sabella. 5'9" goal. I'm telling you, they don't make them like that anymore. They just don't. It's a height requirement. Frederick Helander. Dude, we're getting all the short kings and queens tonight. Mostly Div 1, Div 2 in Sweden. You just never know who the hell you're going to end up on. Jari Koivunen. Played a couple seasons in Finland. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Defenseman 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Roback. Going back down to the minors. Go best lines. Keep it going. Manfred Deska. A German player. That's it. I don't know if there's going to be anything interesting about Manfred Deska. Alec Anderson. How many times am I going to have to click this to end up on an NHL player? Or, like, give me, like, an ECHL player. Josh Lilimo. I just keep getting people who literally don't have information. Alexander Pagini. All we know is that he's from Illinois, 24 years old, and he is already retired. Ooh, we got a trade offer. Marcel Gotch. And Marcel Gotch for a second-round pick and defenseman Alex Grant. So Gotch is 29 years old. I'm good with letting go of him for a second-round pick. Grant's a 23-year-old defenseman. Might not get that good, but that is, again, a no-brainer trade as we continue to kind of ship off some of the veterans that we don't care too much about. Grant would have to go through waivers. I'm willing to try to send him down because otherwise he's not going to develop. And he did clear. That's good. 4, 5, 6. We do need to call up a 7th. I mean, Caruso's the oldest of the bunch, right? Because Roback's only 22. Caruso, welcome back. All right, that's looking good. Let's actually call up Chris Barch again because we don't want him taking up space in the AHL. Keep it going. We're only in November. I cannot believe how slow the sim speed is. Holy shit. Andre Pavel. Just a random Czech dude. What else are we getting? J. Todd. No information, but retired. This is insane. Brady Lee. Hey, it's someone who's got a picture. Retired at age 25. Dmitry Kulikov is back. Keeping you guys updated with the dumb shit that we're doing. Let's send down Caruso. And Erica Branson was healthy. That's what just popped up. Played for the Fort Erie Meteors. That sure is the logo. It's just a... It's a meteor with a hockey stick. You get it? Because they're a hockey team named the Meteors. Liam Arvidsson Seeger, son of Bob. He's 14 years old. Christ. Site will just ruin you. Hugo Abramson, random 23. Give me an NHLer. Somebody? William Backstrom, a 5'8" goalie. Fair enough. So many 5'8" goalies. Good Lord. Tyler Pascucci. Pascucci played for the Southern New Hampshire University hockey team. Southern New Hampshire University, home of the Badgers. Or the Patriots? What are they called? I don't care. Matthew Lubin. U.S. Coast Guard Academy. I didn't know the Coast Guard had a hockey team. Fair enough. Kale Marchuk. Give me somebody. Just be like, oh yeah, I remember that person. How far down the rabbit hole do you have to go on Elite Prospects while NHL 13 Sim? Oh, the Toledo Gold Diggers. The Toledo Gold Diggers. Incredible. Of the IHL. Go Toledo. Unbelievable. Obviously, the IHL has not been around for a long time. 2001, the Orlando Solar Bears. That league was around for a very, very long time, though. Very, very long time. Got the 65-year-old Brent Woolsey. Roger Anderson. We don't know how tall he was, but there he is. He existed. Good man, Roger. Yoann Markov. I was really hoping that was going to be like Andre Markov's sister or something like that, but that is not the case. Lucy Hatton. We don't know anything about you, Lucy. Fill out the profile. We're only like midway through December. Owen Hancock. His draft year's coming up. Nick Bryant of the Avon Darts, Inner City B in England. Jesus Christ. Kai Mathis. Out of Switzerland, you're retired. Okay. I don't know if this is working out great from a content perspective. If it's horrible. If it's better or worse than watching how slow this is simming. I don't even know. But Jose Theodore just got hurt. So that's the thing that happened. Jose Theodore just got hurt. Good to know. We need to call up Dov Grumet-Morris. Because again, we do not want Markstrom playing at the NHL level. We're down to 15-8-4, by the way. So somehow we're kind of holding on to a half-decent record. I need some more trades to come through sooner rather than later. To be honest, I think we're going to open up the trade block a little bit and say certain other picks are available. Although, you know what? I feel like we're actually doing okay. Like, we've got some trades here and there. Once we get towards the deadline, some bigger trades should roll through. But this could be a problem. I did not realize the sim speed for this was going to be this slow. Like, this is glacial in pace and a problem. A really big problem. I don't know why it's this slow. Like I said, we have an actual copy of the game. It's installed onto the hard drive, which is supposed to make it go faster. Which it is currently not going faster. 14's just as bad. Oh, God. Well, this is our reality now then, huh? Colby Roback gets it. It has to be because of all the injuries going on league-wide, right? What else could it be? Oh, you mean nobody claimed Dov? Who wouldn't want Dov Grume Morris on their team? His name is Dov. Anyway, chat, give me something to talk about. We're going to be here for a while. We're going to win Cup Season 1. I mean, at this rate, give me the NHL 15. Can't imagine the sim speed was that bad. Criminy. Also, yeah, welcome to the end of the world. 2012, baby. More book reading. Look, I still like this game. I don't want to besmirch Doc Emmerich in that way. Only for NHL 24. You know? Top 5 North American wrestling promotions. In what context? Like now? Actually? Like, in terms of what I prefer? What are we talking about? Thoughts on the Ducks anniversary news? Oh, those were great. Those were great. A lot of people aren't too happy with certain aspects of the jerseys. But I gotta be honest, I was fine with it. Like, I get that idea of like, oh, change the logo just to the normal logo and use it as their main jersey, which I wouldn't be against. I really, really like it. What's not to like? It's just such a sick color scheme for hockey jerseys. They really do need to go back to it full time. Again, I don't mind the orange jersey that they have, but you just can't top that. You just can't top it. Oh, currently? I mean, for me, I really only pay attention to AEW at this side of things from a North America perspective. Top 5 restaurants. Chili's, Ruby Tuesdays, Red Robin, Chili's again, and Hometown Buffet. Top 5 face punchers regardless of league. Evander Kane, because he one-punched Matt Cook. The greatest sports moment of all time. Jersey collection update. I've calmed down on the jersey collection side of things. I showed this off the other day. I got the new Bruins home jersey because, yeah. It's Brad Marchand with a C on it. How could I not? But aside from that, yeah, I haven't been doing too much from the jersey collecting perspective. Wedding to pay for and such. Play Sporcle. Send me a Sporcle. Who's winning the World Series? The Philadelphia Phillies. Goodness. Top 5 hip checks in NHL 24. All the ones that Radko Gudas lands in real life to make us look like dicks for complaining. Thoughts on the Jets' new alts? Pretty shit. Do a jersey tier list. Send it to me. Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts? Depends on what you're getting. In a general sense, I would say Tim Hortons. Although I do think from like a donut perspective, I'd rather go Dunkin'. Top 5 active players not in the NHL. Jim, Tim, Steve, Don, and Mike. I hope it's Arizona or Philadelphia, by the way, to win the World Series. I mean, I don't mind the Texas Rangers. They haven't won in forever. But just not Houston, please. Not Houston. Top 5 donut flavors. Boston cream, Boston cream, Boston cream, Boston cream, Boston cream. That's the best donut of all time. Don't at me. NHL 24 top forwards tier. What the fuck is this? What did you even send me? We'll get back to this in a minute. And then the jersey list tier maker. Okay. Why not? I could put this out as its own video, but I won't. Oh, goodness. Goodness. All right, let's put way too much rational thought into this. First and foremost, Chicago, change your fucking logo. Oh, fucking white guys, woke and offended. No, I'm listening to people who have rationale to actually be offended by it. And I choose to listen to people when they say, hey, this is kind of fucked up, isn't it? Even if some other people are like, I don't really mind it. You should still probably change things. If you're in a room of 3 other people and you're doing something that bothers 1 out of 3, you should probably still fucking stop. And then God forbid it's 2 out of 3. Change your fucking logo. The jerseys are great. Change your fucking logo. Same with that one. Change your fucking logo. Oh, God. Why is Boston way back over here again? What the fuck's up with that? Hartford, top tier. Top tier for Hartford. This Jets jersey, top tier. Easily. What else do we got? Oh, God. How cruel do I want to be? Coyotes. I'm going to put in great. Maybe top tier. It's floating. Goodness. This is out of date, though. It's so out of date. Look at some of these. Like the Sens. That's before the Sens rebrand. I mean, granted, some of like Edmonton changed their look. Overruled. All you got to know is Chicago fucking sucks. That's all you got to know. Damn it. Let's go to this one. NHL 2024 top forwards. Jesus. All right. Oh, God. Okay, this one could be fun. Literally nothing's happened in this franchise. We're in fucking January, by the way. Mika Zibanejad, top line. Not quite putting him in superstar. Zegras, top 6. Tage Thompson, top line. Not superstar yet. Robert Thomas... He's hovering. I'm going to put him here. John Tavares, top 6 at this point. Tarasenko's top 6 at this point. Suzuki. I'm putting Suzuki top 6. Timmy Stützle. He's hovering. Timmy Stützle's hovering. That's how I'm phrasing that. Mark Stone. He's hovering too. I'm going to put him top line for the moment. We might readjust. Stamkos. I mean, he is their franchise player right now. I'm putting him franchise. I mean, right now, I'd probably put him more superstar. Mark Scheifele. Top line. Jason Robertson, game breaking. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I'll go top 6. Could go top line. But... fucking Rantanen, franchise. Mikko Rantanen. Braden Point, superstar. Dubois, top 6. Patrick Kane, top 6. Pedersen, superstar. I want Braden Point that far. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll see. Pavelski, top line. Pasternak, franchise. Panarin, top line. Not superstar anymore. Ovi. He's a franchise player still. William Nylander. Top line. Matthew Tkachuk. He gets boosted into superstar, man. That was some rock star shit in the playoffs. JT Miller. Top 6. Timo. Top 6 for Timo at this point. McDavid's in game breaking. Let's be honest. McDavid's going to be in a category by himself. I think that's Jared McCann. Top 6. Matthews. Marner. Marchessault. Put Marchessault in top 6. Marchand's going in top 6 as well. Malkin. Gotta put Malkin in the superstar category, right? I mean, that's the question. How do you define, like, are you talking legacy in general, where they are right now? A combination of the two? How do you rate it, you know? How do you rate it? All you need to know is that most guys are absolutely in that top 6 conversation. But Zakonzai Kopitar is a franchise level player. He just is. It's just how it works. Clayton Keller's top line. Kaprizov's a top line player. Kadri's top 6. Is that a duplicate John Tavares? So nice, you got to put him in top 6 twice. John Tavares. Jack Hughes is a franchise level player. I mean, come on. Huberdeau. I'd still put him in superstar. Ooh. Might go top line for Nico. It's close. Rupe, top line. Definitely. Hurdle, top 6. Taylor Hall, top 6. Gensel, top 6 at this point. Klude, Gaudreau, Vander Kane, Jack Eichel, Draisaitl's a franchise level player. Nothing has happened on the game, I promise. We're midway through February. Oh, goodness. Like I said, it really does depend on how you want to define certain things. Yeah, it just depends on how you want to define certain players. But my gut instinct, I'm going with that. There you go. Why not? There's just a lot of different ways to rate things. Now let's watch people yell at me. So, Marchand that low. There's a lot of teams, I think, where Brad Marchand would be a second-line player instead of a top line still. I'll throw that out there. Svetch over Eichel is insane. I had to throw one in there to piss people off. Like I said, it depends on how you rank things. Was that Svechnikov? I thought that was somebody else. Maybe I confused who it was. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, it depends on the context of how you're ranking these guys. Are you ranking them on like their legacy rankings? Because in fairness, that said 2024. It did say 2024 on it. You know, I might go back really quickly because it kept my list. If we're going off of 2024, McDavid's still in that top category. Stamkos, you start to look more like superstar. Rantanen's still a franchise. Goodness, if we're ranking this as in 2024. Also, there was just a trade. Matthias Ohlund got dealt for a first-round pick. So fingers crossed some big things are about to happen. A.k.a. Dmitry Kulikov getting hurt. And Clayton Stoner getting claimed on waivers. We're going to make the goddamn playoffs is what's about to happen. I'm going to leave it on this while I resort this really quickly. Because now I'm intrigued. There's actually not too many people. There's actually not too many people that I'd switch around, really. Okay, hold on. Nothing's still happened. Franchise. Those are all fair. Superstar at this point for Kopitar, for Stamkos, for Braden Point, Pedersen, Kachuk, Marner. Malkin could probably go down. Kucherov, Huberdeau can go down after last season. I'm still putting Barkov in superstar. If we're talking heading into this season, again, Stone because of injuries. If we're talking this season, then Timmy Stützle is getting the bump easily. Those are heading into the season. How you think people are going to do? Those are too fucking subjective. I hate tier makers because so many of them are subjective as hell, and I don't like it. Anyway, we have 31 wins. I'm still going to try to blow up the team at the trade deadline. But yeah, we're going to make the playoffs at this rate because Thomas Fleischmann decided to go off and score 26 goals, which I hate. I absolutely hate it. So that blows. Jose Theodore just got hurt too. So Heiskanen wasn't on that list, which is hilarious, by the way, because LOL. He absolutely should be. So get ready for the trade deadline extravaganza, because this whole shit, but 45 minutes to get to the trade deadline. I swear to God.